अबे पता है इसमें फायदा क्या है फाड़ू?
बता ना।
इसमें फायदा ये है कि बड़ी चीज खरीदो, ठीक है, महंगी, और उसको जो मार्केट में ट्रेंडिंग है, मतलब जैसे स्टॉक मार्केट की तरीके से ही है,
समझ गया।
ट्रेंडिंग है, उसको खरीदो और बेच दो, प्रॉफिट में आ जाओगे।
लेकिन रियल पैसा होता है ना, राइट? ये
भाई ऑब्वियसली रियल पैसा, ट्रेड करते हैं लोग, ट्रेडिंग पे कमाते हैं इसमें। मेरे को भी नहीं पता था।
क्यों भाई झूठे सपने दिखा रहे हो भाई बंदे को?
ये सपने नहीं दिखा रहा हूँ
भाई
भाई करते हैं, मैंने तो भाई
तो
करते हैं, ये नहीं कह रहा कि क्रेट से कमाऊं, क्रेट में तो मुश्किल ही है बहुत।
तुम्हें कुछ तो इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा भाई, कुछ तो खरीदना पड़ेगा।
अरे कुछ मत करना भाई, पैसे बर्बाद है।
ऐसे मत करना भाई बिना रिसर्च करे। वैसे तो
नहीं मैं
क्रेट खोलने की उम्मीद में मत रहना भाई। मैं सही कह रहा हूँ
भाई, मैं तो आता हूँ खेल के लिए आराम से, खेल के जाओ अपने घर, वो जाओ
घर फिर ऑफिस, यही होता है भाई। लेकिन तू तो यार मैनेजर है, तेरे को टाइम कैसे मिल जाता है?
अरे टेक में काम होता है यार, मतलब इतना काम नहीं होता टेक में।
अरे मैनेजर को काम नहीं होता।
देखो
क्या कह रहा है?
मैं 5 बजे आ जाता हूँ।
हैं मतलब नॉर्मली टाइम क्या होता है? काम क्या करता है ये बता।
मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट।
वो तो मुझे पता है, तो मतलब किस एग्जैक्टली क्या काम करता है?
अरे अभी मैं तो अभी आर्किटेक्चर पे कर रहा हूँ मैं मोस्टली। तो क्या होता है, जो नए एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं ना, ट्रेडिंग के या म्यूचुअल फंड्स के, इंश्योरेंस के।
हाँ
तो
अच्छा, फाइनेंस में है, ठीक है।
हाँ
फाइनेंशियल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स में।
सही
है, पैसा है, बहुत पैसा है।
क्लाउड आर्किटेक्ट हो क्या भाई?
नहीं क्लाउड नहीं है, क्लाउड तो बिल्कुल ही अलग हो गया।
क्लाउड नहीं बोल रहा हूँ,
क्लाउड तो बहुत अलग हो गया भाई।
मैं मतलब कोड करता हूँ। एलेक्सर
नाइट में फ्यूल तेरे को कोई देखा है मैंने यार? कहाँ देखा है मैंने? बैंगलोर रहता है क्या तू?
नहीं भाई, ऐसे दिल्ली रहता हूँ।
कहीं तो देखा है मैंने, हाँ कहीं तो पढ़ा है तेरा नाम मैंने। मेरे ट्रैक सर्च की स्प्रे देख, सही है मेरा काम है।
मैंने एक मैप लिया हुआ है भाई, बहुत तगड़ा है। कस्टम मैप बहुत तगड़े होते हैं भाई खेलने के लिए।
कस्टम मैप लिया तुमने?
नहीं मतलब
खरीदा मैं
डाउनलोड किया था।
अच्छा
इसके साथ खेल रहा था, डिस्कशन के साथ खेल रहा था।
अच्छा सही है। लगा ना एलएसडी को बोला, वो भी तो कॉम्पी खेल रहा है, बोला खेलते कस्टम। भाई एलएसडी तो पूरा दिन खेलता, समझ में नहीं आता करता क्या है।
कहाँ है उसका?
यही काम है। नहीं सुबह देखो, दोपहर में खेल रहा होता, रात को खेल रहा होता है।
हाँ
LT 1 LT
The fuck?
कम बैक करेंगे कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
अरे ध्यान नहीं दे रहा यार मैं तो।
कम बैक करेंगे।
ऑन देयर फेस।
कम बैक करेंगे।
जब से एलएसडी के साथ खेल रहे हैं ओए भाई खेलने में कैजुअल में खेलता हूँ मारू तेरी
LT 1 LT पे पता और क्या कह रहा है?
मैं बोल रहा हूँ एलएसडी के साथ खेलते खेलते
The fuck भाई।
यार मिड
2-3 आ सकते थे इधर अगर मैं थोड़ा
बहुत जल्दी बोल दिया
सब्र से काम लेता। क्यों?
तो तू कहाँ है? मर गया क्या? चल ऑपर मिड ऑपर रहने शॉट जाओ वहाँ पर भी ऑपर है। अरे यार क्या कह रहा है कि सीरियस हो जाता है?
सीरियस नहीं होता है सीरियस
हाँ कॉम्पी में तो यार इतने हैकर्स आते हैं, नहीं खेलता मैं तो। तो शादी कब कर रहा है फाड़ू? है अविनाश?
भाई इतना मुश्किल सवाल पूछ रहा है भाई बीच गेम में।
शादी क्या? वही बंदी। तो कुछ मैं भूल गया, सीन क्या था, मैटर भूल गया, कुछ तो था।
अरे भाई कुंडली नहीं
क्या
कुंडली नहीं
हाँ वो तो नॉर्मल सीन है।
कुंडली नहीं मिलती।
मिड में ऑफर है तो लव मैरिज।
कुंडली तो भाई आजकल कोई
ऑफर है लॉन्ग पे है। hold on।
व्हाट
थिंग्स यार क्या हुआ ये?
भाई ये क्या हुआ भाई?
ये बहुत गंदा था भाई। छोड़ सारे बीरज कर दो ना। बीरज
अरे अब क्या ही बचा।
P90 ले रहा है
क्या पता कम बैक हो जाए। चलो
धीरे करो
बॉम्बर मत जा, हाईब्रिड मरेगा, ऑफ हो जाएगा।
गुस्सा था।
इसको भी कर दिया लाइन से सारे केरी जब मरवाता वो।
अरे कोई आता ही नहीं रश करने नहीं।
अबे आ तो गए लेकिन लाइन से एकदम एक ही करके आया ना, तो सबको एक ही करके उसने मारा है।
वो लोग 3 बंदे पहले पहुंचे हुए थे मिड में। हमारी तरफ से कोई भी नहीं आया।
बंदे साथ में जाते ना ऊपर
साथ में आते तो एक मरता पहला, फिर वो P90 से मार देता दूसरा वाला बंदा।
ये मेरे को कोई ऑफ दे दे जीवा, मेरे को ऑफ दे दे यार। एक लास्ट ट्राई बनता है।
तो कह रहा हूँ कैंप करते हैं ठीक है, यहीं पर
ऑफ
क्या बचा?
अबे गंदे मेरी
वो ले अरे वो उसकी अपनी है।
ले के चले गया भाई। अरे गीगा
टीका ने बाई नहीं
ओके
किया
ना?
अभी तक भाई।
ये
गीगा
ये साला
गीगा गीगा
AFK हो गया भाई। अरे नहीं
गीगा चल भाई क्या करें। प्रोटॉन को भी क्या हो गया है भाई है मुझे लग रहा है। अबे है प्रोटॉन आ रहा है ऊपर आ रहा है।
अबे अरे ऑफर
छाटू खेल रहे हैं, तुम हार ही नहीं पा रहे।
अबे यार
अरे भाई
बहुत कम हेल्थ है उनकी।
एक और आओ यार प्लीज।
हाँ सीटी खेलते हैं।
कैंसर है क्या? सच में वो तो भाई कितनी बुरी बात बोली मैंने। अबे तेरी आवाज ऐसी क्यों है? कौन सा है?
अरे भाई
मैं फील्ड में जा रहा था कि कैंसर भूल गया मैं। हाँ क्या पता था इसमें वो फील्ड में जा रहा था। तेरे तो बहन जो था
ये वो के बीच में से क्यों नहीं डैमेज हुआ?
कहाँ गया फारूक? ओके
नाइस है लाइनअप सब पूरे भाई।
मिट्टू भी सारे 3 बंदे मिट्टू की है।
ये क्या था
180
भाई? वे भाई सब कैसे मर गए?
पता नहीं भाई बता भी था हमें कहाँ से आ रहे हैं। एक्चुअली एक एक करके मर रहे हैं। कैंप करो भाई।
हाँ हाँ
कैंप करो। शॉर्ट और बी से आएंगे पक्का। है यूटी पे बॉम्ब बॉम्ब ड्रॉप
यार ये कैसे नहीं मारा वो? अरे ये क्या क्या बोल रहा है भाई? बी आगे, बी आगे, बी आगे ओए।
सिटी में बी आ रहा throwing flashbang
अरे कहाँ था भाई ये?
and is
the history of SNK. Okay, so it's broken up into two areas here, the arcade area and then the museum area. So why don't we go ahead and first jump into the museum area, and we'll learn a little bit more about some of their earlier products, right? So here we go. The SNK Complete works from 1978 to 1990. Some bonus features, behind the scenes trivia and artwork, game soundtracks. Here's, let's jump in here first. Oh yeah, so you can listen to the soundtrack for these earlier games. And some of those names might start to seem familiar to you, right? Like Akari Warriors or Athena, Alpha Mission, right? Games that, even if you don't remember that SNK made them, you may remember those names. So you have the soundtracks there. Bonus features. The SNK original games, we have advertising, cabinets, and SNK in the West. Behind the scenes concept art. Video Game Land newsletter. We need to go check that out. Arcade guidebooks. So maybe let's go ahead and check out Video Game Land newsletter. Here we go. Look at this. VGL Volume 0. We can zoom in on this. I know that. We can look at that awesome artwork there. And yeah, let's go ahead and interest of this character. And, you know, a very emphatic this character. Love it. Absolutely love it. So you can see, you can flip through and, you know, read some of the copy from these games that came out in the earlier era. And now the SNK cabinets, this is where it gets really cool. So these are the earlier cabinets. And as I mentioned, a lot of people know the SNK cabinets being the stand-up.
What the freak?
Right, the NDSs. But they also had these other cabinets that adhered to the JAMA standard, right? Which allowed you to go ahead and interchange control boards and planar boards and control boards with and monitors with a common backplane or a common connector. With these candy cabinets, which are really beautiful and awesome, but one of the things that they did with this cabinet, okay, so here's the original one here, and you can see that it was you're able to open it easily, right, to work on the system. But let's go to the next version of it. So here's the Candy 26 by SNK, and the big feature on this one was that the screen rotated. So you could go ahead and have your cabinets playing a game that used a horizontal, you know, orientation or a vertical orientation. Now, in small tabletops like the Egret 2 here by Taito, right? This is very much in the same vein as the Candy Cab, right? You have the buttons here, so it looks like a little squished down Candy Cab. But what's really cool about this Egret, and we talked about this when I did an episode on tabletops and handhelds, is this monitor actually clicks in and you can rotate this for vertically oriented games. I think that is one of the coolest designs I've ever seen in one of these miniature arcade cabinets, and I'd love to figure out how we go ahead and do that in a bigger upright cabinet. But the candy cabinet here wasn't as elegant. You had to lift up the front of the cabinet there, and then the arcade, operator would have to hold the monitor out a little bit, rotate it, put it back in, close the cabinet. So not as instantaneous as this beautiful little Egret 2, but still really amazing and innovative for the time. I do love that cabinet. And here, of course, is their cocktail cabinet as well. And then you can place them in your arcade and how you can go ahead and maintain them. And you can see just, look at how lovely the internals are. I just love, you know, the cabinets from this era of arcade. Really just fantastic and lovely. And then SNK in the West. So here are more hits from SNK. So Akari Warriors, as I mentioned, Athena is another big one. Alpha Mission, right? Those are kind of the ones that we've got here. And there you go. America's arcade hit comes home. Now, I believe, yeah, this is on the NES. I believe this is the NES version of the game. Two can play together. Look at that. Amazing, right? Akari Warriors 2, Victory Road. Iron Tank. look at this. So you can spend time going through here and looking at the whole, all of these pieces of artwork and the original the concept art, and listen to the music and soundtrack. And then, of course, we have SNK Complete Works, 1978 to 1990. So you can start going through this, starting with their very first game, Icon Kit, and then making your way down Safari Rally, Yusaku Osama Wars, the Monkey or Monkey Friend, Atom Smash, SNK versus Commander, Saturn, Vanguard, and Fantasy. And that's the era, I think, 91 is really when SNK started to understand how to build games that appealed to a broader audience. This is where they, again, started to really hone their skills. And so you can see we have a lot to go through. Now, we're not going to play through all of these, but we are going to go ahead and sample quite a number of them. So I'm going to go ahead and, my goodness, look at all of these games that we have access to. Super Champion Baseball, Gang Wars, a Prehistoric
भाई रश मत करना
That's
यार,
another really good game. Baseball Stars.
रश
And
मत
then, of
करना.
course, we get up here into 1990, and this is right before the big tentpole sort of games from SNK would hit the market. Again, those series like Metal Slug and Baseball Stars and King of Fighters, those sorts of things. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, why don't we go ahead and start back down here with an early one here. Symphony of Saturn. And of course, this is screenshots. Spirit City to Osama Wars and Atom Smasher, in that it's another classic space shooter. Yeah, it's similar in that it's a space shooter, right? And there you go. First SNK to have two distinct buttons next to the joystick. In addition to the primary fire button, players can hit a second button to activate a barrier and defend their base on the bottom of the screen. And so again, this is, the stuff that Digital Eclipse does really well. They frame all of the discussion around their around the games that are in the collections that they put together, and they really make sure that they dig into the history and give you some insight into what those games were doing at the time they were brought to market, that kind of innovations that they created, how they copied from each other. So you really start to learn about not just the game itself, but the company, the designers, how people went ahead and made these games. Here you go. In the Japanese version, the song is the beginning of each life is La Marseillaise. Of course, I'm butchering that. The French national anthem, there you go. In the Western version, it's Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor, right? So different songs for different markets there. This is the first game to use the SNK Corporation, the company name in game. All prior games had a Shin Kigaku copyright on the title screen. So yeah, so that's a little bit of the history side of this. And you can also see the evolution of Digital Eclipse's approach to this. So this is the last, I believe, or one of the last collections that they've done before they moved over to their just absolutely incredible Atari 50th anniversary collection, or the 50th celebration collection, where they have that horizontal timeline you can scroll through, and then you can move vertically through each of the eras. So this is the last, I think, of their menu type of system for these types of compilations. All right, so let's get to the games. Right? That's what we do. Software is closed because an error occurred. All right, so I probably had this thing running way too long. So we're going to go ahead and just pop it back up here on the Nintendo Switch. And there's that SNK logo and the beautiful Digital Eclipse logo. Now, of course, they are over there at Atari. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the collection here. And here we go. All right. So World Wars, Vanguard. Vanguard or something right in there. Let's see. Let's get... Are these separated by... So we don't have them by years. Let's see if we can... Let's see. What are our main options? No. Let's see what the earliest games that we have here. Now, we can switch the region here. Oh, I think, right, that is one of the things that we do. So if we switch the region, There it is. It was called Great Tank in Japan, and its name is Iron Tank here in the States. Munch Mobile versus Joyful Road. I like Joyful Road. Should have had that. Ozama Wars was Ozama Wars. Paddle Mania. POW. Can't read that. Prehistoric Isle. Can't read that. Psycho Soldier. And I think Psycho Soldier was the first game that actually, or one of the first games for SNK that actually had lyrics to the theme song that they would sing. So we're going to listen to that here in just a few minutes. Street Smart. What is that? Street Smart still. Time Soldiers is Battlefield. Let's see. TNK is Tank. Vanguard is just Vanguard. We're going to start with Vanguard. I think that is probably the earliest one that's on this collection right now. So let's go ahead and jump in to Vanguard. All right, here we go. Vertically oriented Vanguard. Now, the cool, innovative thing about this game was that it had four-way shooting, I believe, right? Four-way shooting while you were also moving in four directions. And the orientation that you had to fly through these different caverns would change, right? So let's go ahead and power that up a little bit there. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. So you'd hit that energy, and now you could go ahead. You're invincible for a little bit of time there. Also, you notice that voice sampling there as well. Be careful, it's telling you. Okay. And then we're gonna, you can see there's a map at the top of the screen there. We're gonna get up to that map, and then all of a sudden we're gonna start moving on an angle up through the playfield. Say, okay, yeah, we have to be careful. And so this, oh, look at that explosion. Now, does it take me all the way back? It doesn't take me all the way back, but it's really a good part of the way back there. Let's hit that energy again. There we go. Now, I do remember there was a commercial for the Atari 2600 version of this that had this guy they called, well, Luther. Luther destroys the Gond, which was the name of the enemy at the end of Vanguard, which was hysterical. This was a big jock of a guy, and he was like, ugh. Okay, all right, so now, look at that. So now it changes on you. And it's not that it's, and of course I wasn't paying attention, like I could have just been running into those blobs there. But there's no energy for me here. Let's see. Wow, you really have to keep your concentration with this one. Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, and it's like, it's kind of like rubbing your stomach and patting your head at the same time, right? Trying to shoot, to move with one, shoot with the other. Players can about to start the game to the same zone, which is at the position of the game for 30 seconds, but only for the first. So let's see, I should be able to start. Yeah, I can start back in the zone here, so I don't have to worry about. Ooh, that is tough. Now remember, these games were designed to take your quarters as fast as possible. Now that's the thing about arcade games from this era. Of course, now look at how narrow the passageway that you have is here. Plus, those fighters are kind of thin, and you move a little bit slower than like. There's no other energy for you to pick up. So, thinking about it now from a design perspective, and we see this in even modern video games, right? Is what you want to do is you want to go ahead and when you're teaching players how to play your game for the first time, it's about giving them a chance to explore the mechanics, right? And to learn about the different systems. So, for example, in Mario, right? Super Mario Brothers, the first time you run forward, most people, kids, the very first time they played the game, they died because they run straight into a Goomba and didn't know that they needed to jump over that one. Or they hit that one block and they understand that it bounced, and then they hit the second one, and that's when the mushroom appears. And so it's helping people as they're starting to play to understand the game mechanics by really teaching them through the first initial, bits of play. So in the first level of Vanguard, you notice I had access to energy that I don't have access to. Oh, look at that! It brought me right there because I got right to the edge of the level there. And so you had access to all this energy that made you invincible. So you can start to learn the controls a little bit, right? Which could be really difficult at the time because most games were just not that complex, right? Most games just had a single fire button and a single joystick, and that was it, right? That's off you went. So this at least gives you a little bit of a fighting chance, right? I have another coin now because I got to the end there, and we're almost through the map here, which I haven't done this in so long. So, all right, let's see.
Short.
Moving here while I'm trying to play and trying to avoid that. Okay, so now we have, look at that. We have all of these environmentals. Okay, we have some energy there. Oh, that's good.
ये सुनते क्यों नहीं है यार?
Yeah, we had to blow that one up.
बोला
Sure.
बीन.
Oh, look at that. You can destroy the mountains, right, that you're flying through, the caverns that you're flying through. Okay, yeah, you want to hit the top there. And of course, we've seen mechanics like that in games like R-Type, right, where you have to learn to how to pace yourself, right, as you're moving through the environment there. Okay, get down. And where you need to shoot, like, shooting at the edges of an enemy versus, I know I'm playing this longer than I probably should so we can get on to some other games, but I'm having so much fun with some Vanguard. Okay, let's get, oh, shoot. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible. Okay, if I can't make it through this time, then we're done. We're going to move on to the next game here because we have a lot to go through.
We have a lot to go, man.
Collection.
We have a lot to go,
Man, yeah,
seriously.
again, these games weren't the most complex, but challenging. All right, I think now I'm in for $1, right? If it was a quarter of play, I think I'm about in for, oh, nope, that was it. That was all it let me do. So let's go ahead and get our name in here. Of course, right, that's what you wanted to do when you were in the arcade, right? So let's see. Which one do I need? Oh, and it won't let me. There we go. And let's see, can we go all the way back? No, it's going to make me go all the way forward and loop that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And there we go. That is for rewind. And let's go ahead and end. For those of you that don't know and haven't played arcade, rub just meant delete. So you're going to rub out a letter. So there we go. Rewind is the new high score there. Yes, for the Golden 7 Club. So there you go. That is how you played Vanguard. Now, if you pause this, you had some other controls here. You could put the border on, which we did have on. We could put a filter on, so we'd have a TV filter, so it would make it look like an old screen. We could do full screen or stretch the screen. We'd like full screen. Oh, that's the sharp screen. Full screen is what we needed. That's fine. And then I think, yeah, by holding down the shoulder buttons, we could actually rewind through the game. So you could go back, and you can see I'm holding down a button here, and I'm going backwards now. So that way you could rewind to a part that you may have not done poorly in and retry it. And that's one of the things that they do really, really well at with Digital Eclipse, right? So we're going to quit and save that. And we're going to overwrite that. And there we go. All right, let's get on to the next game. Now, one of the things that I believe they do in this as well is they allow you to watch the game. And then you can take control, I believe, at any point. So let's see if that's true. So we're going to watch the play happen here. And so here's World Wars by SNK.
Warning. Emergency. Alpha mission start.
Okay, and then I believe we can, let's see, I can fast forward through this or rewind through it. Jump ahead. Oh, look at all those. Now, I don't know if we can do that here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so now I can just start playing, and boom, I jump right into where they had left us off, which is great, right? So you could actually get a little bit further in a game or watch a game and then jump into an area that you may not have played before, right? Or rewind to it so you can make your way into the game and really
इनके चैनल पे भी दो वॉचिंग आ रही है, एक मैं और एक ये खुद है
with their titles, right? Because it's
भाई
as much about playing the or learning about the game and learning about its history and
इनके चैनल पे भी रिसेशन चल रहा है भाई
were so important as it is about just playing them. So, and that's again what I love about what Digital Eclipse does. It's more than just playing the game. It is experiencing.
इसका ऑडियो पता नहीं कब चल पड़े, इसको बंद ही कर देता हूँ.
Content that they were creating in these eras, right?
क्या भरोसा कब चल पड़े.
Truly awesome. And I haven't played this one before, so all of this is new to me. So I just jumped in way ahead of this. I don't even know what I'm doing, right? But again, that's one of the things that you can do with Digital Eclipse. All right, we're going to go on to because I didn't do any of that. Let's go ahead and make our way on to let's see, Psycho Soldier. All right, and let's listen to this is a platform game. Let's go ahead and start.
चलते हैं.
Let's listen to some
फुल स्क्वाड है ना, तो नहीं फुल स्क्वाड है ना, यहाँ चलते हैं. फुल स्क्वाड है.
game. All right. Okay, now we're trying to figure out. Okay. I didn't read the directions.
जाने को तो नोवो भी जा सकते हैं.
Okay, so we're starting off there.
ओ भाई, हम ही नहीं है भाई ऐसे सोच वाले, 4 बंदे और हैं.
You better hide it to our land.
बट मुझे लग रहा है ये तो पहुंच जाएंगे. मैं नहीं पहुंच पाऊंगा उधर. साइकिल वाइकिल ले लें क्या इधर ही.
Like a soldier. Okay, I have no idea what the controls are because it's been so long since I played it. So let's go ahead and take a look at those controls, figure out exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So player 1, start. There we go. Shockwave is Y. Psycho Ball is B. There's no A for this. B, what is X?
Oh, bhai.
Shockwave Turbo. All right, so move left, right, up, or down, and we have Shockwave is Y, so that's got to be just fire. Psycho Ball has to be, your smart bomb, your smart weapon, and then Turbo just has to be rapid fire, right? Okay, so now that we know that, let's go back and we're going to go ahead and...
अरे भाई ऊपर ना उतरियो, ले गया. तेरी ऐसी तैसी.
Let's jump in and play a little more.
हाँ,
Psycho
let's jump in, bro.
Soldier.
साइको सोल्जर.
Yeah,
साइको सोल्जर नहीं, साइको प्लेयर.
Psycho Soldier.
अबे
Right, so now I believe I can blow stuff up. No, not when I'm here.
कोई आ गया हुए
So that's just. If you are bad. And I do believe that this
8x?
was the first game that had like full, like I said, full lyrics in the theme song or the in-game song, right?
अरे मेरे को हेल्थ किट चाहिए भाई
Now again,
अबे
think about
कोई
the
और आ
era in
गया
which this game came out, and if you heard those singing lyrics like that, that was pretty crazy back then, right? And this one does really require you to use a joypad versus, say, an analog stick because it can be difficult to control. Heard.
अरे ये गन क्यों नहीं चेंज हुई
You're playing here. Let's see. Man, listen to that. All of those voice samples. Oh. Ah.
अरे ये कौन आ गया
Athena, I will go. Oh, what a
थैंक्स मैन
soldier.
psycho people bro no soldiers
Oh no.
psycho players player unknown
Alright, yeah, we're gonna go to move on to the next game, but I have no idea what was just said there. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Psycho Soldier. All right.
भाई क्या टाइमिंग है इस वीडियो का
All right.
सही
on
बात
to the next
फुल
game.
टाइमिंग पे चल रहा है सब कुछ
Yeah, we'll save that one there. And we'll overwrite the existing data that we had. Wow. Okay, that was pretty crazy. All right, Prehistoric Isle. Yeah, this one is, I believe, a shooter, a side-scrolling shooter, and one of my favorite genres of games, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and let's check out the controls on this one as well. Make sure we have them right. Yeah, you can
हाँ
read
ये
them
बड़वा
if you need to. Shoot is Y, option is B, and
साइको
turbo.
बॉट है ये
So,
कहाँ है ये
again, same standard thing. That's the other thing that SNK did with their arcade cabinets. They really kind of standardized on this button layout. It was kind of 1 down and 3 up.
अरे यार ये अलग ही चल रहा कहाँ है वो तेरी
Kind of
अबे
standard
यही देखो
for button layouts for the type of games we would then see in the arcade there. So SNK was, again, ahead of their time too. All right, so again, we've got shoot, we have turbo shoot, and then we have our... Yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right in and start playing. SNK presents. Let's add some coins. Prehistoric Isle. And we're going to do, let's see, 1 player there. During the 1930s, there have been many shipwrecks, blah, blah, blah. Therefore, we must conduct an investigation near the island where these accidents have occurred.
साइको सोल्जर तो कोई खतरनाक ही गेम लग रही थी भाई
1.
30 साल पहले साइको सोल्जर नाम की गेम क्या होगी
And, all right, yeah, here we go. Yep, so we have a good, we have a power-up system that we would expect with side-scrollers. Right?
साइको सोल्जर से प्लेयर अननोन तक आ गए भाई हम
dinosaurs and man living together.
1990 to
What does the
2024.
option do? Oh, that is what the option does, right? It drops some of those big old baddie bombs down there, which I didn't know what to do.
ये है क्या वैसे?
Pick up some money. I don't know if I'm going to. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at this flying sideways. Oh. All right, let's. You know what? Let's.
कोई
just-
तो है.
Let's. Why am I hammering the button when I don't need to? Oh, look at all these different power-ups here. Little, laser of parts. Let's see. Here we go. Power-up. Money. Ooh, we got that vertical scrolling. And look at the parallax scrolling that we now have on the environment. Love to see. Just makes it feel more real. All right. Yeah, let's just go and throw another credit in there and start playing. Of course, we lost all of our power-ups, so we have to go back and pick those back up. Okay, and if I change, let's see. What is my alternate weapon there? I'm not sure. There we go. Okay, now we're back flying forward again. Yeah, like I said, anytime it changes, the perspective, right, of where you are, the direction you're flying versus the direction you're moving. Oh, look at that. They jumped onto the plane, and now, oh, that was pretty cool. They jumped onto the plane, and it was actually slowing slowing down how fast I could move. That's pretty cool. That's what I'm saying. Going back and playing these games, they had so many really interesting
Not the car,
ideas
but bike. Yeah, I can get the car.
about gameplay and mechanics that we can still learn from today. Remember, great games are just great games. Prehistoric Isle. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That was pretty awesome. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Look at how his head follows you too. So good. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah. All right, now we're on to the next level here. Next area. I wonder if it actually like denotes a level. Shoot.
Oh no, bro.
Oh, there we go. There's an
चल पर भाई, हेल्थ किट भी नहीं है अपने पास. भाई ये गाड़ी रख लेता, क्यों रिस्क ले रहा है? मुझे तो लग रहा है ब्रिज पे पूरा कैंपिंग हो रहा होगा ब्रिज इस टाइम. देखना 48 बंदे हैं, फ्री तो होगा नहीं कोई भी, सब अपना अपना पूरा. अगर यहाँ बोट मिल जाए ना तो ब्रिज वालों को घेर के मार दो. बोट देख लेता हूँ ना, रिस्क भी लेना है. इधर बोट है. हट जा भाई, चुम्मा क्यों ले रहा है? ओ यार एनिमी का वो कहाँ है? इधर सब चेंज ही हो गए.
An early SNK game. I mean, that's really only 4 years after the founding of the company, right? So, yeah, let's
भाई मेरा गैस पूरा सही था. नो जो स्क्वाड गया था वो पूरे टाइम पे आए, मतलब वो भी और हम लोग.
Okay, we have up, down, left, right. Then we have move arm left, move arm right. Okay, so that's the other stick. Okay, let's jump in. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, so I need to stay on the road, right? I need to stay on the road, and I can't let my hand hit anything, right? There we go. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I do want to go for those big old cherries. There we go.
भाई मेरे को तो वो गेम याद आ गया फ्यूल
Oh, okay. Do I need to put those in the
बटन दबाते थे वो पानी से घूमता था
Maybe. Wow.
रिंग से घूमते थे अंदर 100-150 का गेम आता था वो
So do I need, yeah, like I was saying, do I need to put them in the trash can? I don't know.
सेल डलते थे उसमें पीछे ये
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So I needed to put them in the trash can.
ये भड़वा गाड़ी लेके कहाँ भाग गया
Oh, wow. You know, it is so hard because you're looking at the stuff on the side of the road and you're trying to stay on the road, which is extremely narrow. Okay, that's how you do that. Okay. But now I also have to make sure that I pick up gas too, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, look at that.
अबे
Come on. Oh, I hurt my hand. Ouch. Man, that is so ridiculously hard. What? Okay. Okay, hold on.
अरे ये भाग गया
No. Oh,
क्या
my
टीम में
goodness.
ऐसी कैसी वाला गाड़ी लेके भाग गया थे
Oh, okay. Actually, all right. So what I was doing there was not putting the cherries in the trash can. I was eating them and then throwing away the cherry pits. Man, that is just crazy. That's just crazy. All right. That's enough of that one. That one is insanely difficult to play if you've never tried that before. My goodness. Woo! All right. Let's go ahead and quit out of there.
अबे भाई मैं
Wacky
ये क्या है
games. Wacky early games. All right, Akari Warriors. Yeah, let's go. This
भागो
one
भागो
is a classic game. We're going to see how well we fare here. This is back in the era of,
बहुत
Rambo,
मुश्किल हो गया आगे
Terminator movies,
साले
Commando.
यहाँ भी होती है गाड़ी ये कई बार
Right, so it was something back then. Here we go. And actually, let's go ahead and make sure we have the controls right.
आगे हाँ आ जा नॉक कर दे मेरे को
Okay, fire with our right trigger grenade. Yeah, so this is a
अरे भाई रोक दे इधर ही अरे मत जा आगे भाई अरे यार ये क्या कर क्यों गया इधर बंदे हैं भाई
Okay, yeah. All right. So now I got it.
ओह नो
So you want to go ahead and fire up here, and then you want to launch a grenade that way. Yeah. And you're trying to grab those POW blocks there. Yeah, this one, I mean, so again, it's kind of a Robotron twin stick style shooter. Now, I do believe that Akari Warriors, one of the things that made it so unique was they had a swivel joystick that you would use. So it basically had a spinning top to it. Okay, how do I get in there? Do I get in there that way? Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we can go ahead and start charging up the field here. And so it has a swivel joystick on the top, and so you would move in the joystick, and then you would aim by swiveling the top or twisting the top to turn in the direction you needed it to go.
कहाँ से कहाँ तक आ गए भाई
Can I get back in there?
तेरी है इसकी टेंट साले
Shoot. All right, I need to get out of there now. that blows up. Oh.
डरा दिया।
Continue from here. Let me see if we can let me do it.
मैं कहा ये कौन आ गया भाई एकदम से।
Starting right back. Because I didn't hit the fire. I hit. All right.
अरे आजा मेरे भाई।
Joystick setup, which is really neat. Actually, I think a couple of people actually used that. Wow.
अबे अबे अबे।
Okay. Yes. All right. So it's going to let me continue exactly where it was. It's just firing. Amount of ammo, and so you have to really take that into consideration. And yeah, these games, man, they're just so. I mean, look, this is basically.
अबे अबे क्या गंदा मार रहा है।
But it's done.
बहुत गलत हुआ हम लोगों के साथ। सॉरी AWS वाले भाई, अपना कांड हो गया। बहुत बुरा हुआ। स्मोक क्यों नहीं किया पता नहीं इन्होंने, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा। कोई करता ही नहीं है, मतलब स्मोक वगैरह कुछ है ही नहीं गेम में। इनको ब्लेम तो क्या ही करूँगा मैं, पर बोल रहा हूँ स्मोक तो कर ही सकते थे भाई। बट इनका ये था यार, ये साथ में तो थे पूरा, भागे नहीं भाई इधर उधर। बहुत ज़्यादा फ्रेम ड्रॉप हुआ उस स्मोक, जैसे ही वो मैंने जूम नहीं किया उसको हेडशॉट के लिए, भाई क्या फ्रेम ड्रॉप थे बहुत ज़्यादा। मतलब मेरा एम तो वैसे ही बड़ा खतरनाक था, ऊपर से फ्रेम ड्रॉप ऐसे कि चार चांद लग गए भाई। यार कहीं का मार्क लगा दिया। अरे कहाँ का मार्क था, आगे का था क्या? उधर तो नहीं जा सकते मैं, यहीं चल लो भाई। इधर तो नहीं आ गया कोई? अभी थी यहाँ से लूट के रश करना पड़ेगा दूसरे स्पॉट में। इसको यहीं उतारता हूँ, तू लेफ्ट रूट। साले उतर ही नहीं रहा। ड्राइवर समझ लिया है क्या? तुझे गाड़ी में बिठा दिया, मेरे को ड्राइवर बना दिया भाई। सही है भाई, सही है। झुकेगा नहीं, चलाएगा नहीं। कहाँ गया? अभी भी बैठा ही है क्या गाड़ी? नाइस। मिनी से मारा था उसने लास्ट। खतरनाक चला रहा था। अबे कौन? ऐसा मिनी मिनी फेंको भाई। AWM आ भी गया AWM का साथ ही में बुलावा। AWM कॉलिंग कहाँ है? ड्रॉप AWM कॉलिंग या लॉबी कॉलिंग? आई थिंक AWM कॉलिंग। चल भाई चल, तू अब AWM चलाऊंगा। अबे भाई मेरी ड्राइविंग बहुत गंदी है भाई। मेरे साथ क्यों बैठ गया? कहीं तेरे को भी मैं लॉबी पहुंचा दूँ फ्री में, वो भी कोई किराया नहीं। ड्रॉप गया, इधर ही गया शायद। अरे बहुत दूर है यार। ड्रॉप के लिए जाया जाए या इनको रगड़ा जाए? छोड़ो यार, नहीं जोन में चलते हैं ना। बट ये भी तो जोन में आएंगे, क्यों इनको ही रगड़ा जाए भाई? अबे कहाँ जा रहा है ये? साले तुझे भी टैक्स मिल गया तो हीरो बन रहा। भाई ये क्या है? हिलता हुआ पत्ता भी मुझे अब आदमी दिख रहा है उसमें भी। ये देखो, आएंगे तो आएंगे भाई। अपना पता नहीं क्या होगा फिर तो। अबे गोली ना चलाइयो यार, इसको नेगेटिव करता हूँ। अबे यार ये स्पॉट हो गया इसकी। ऐसी तैसी चल साले। अबे भैंस की टेंट थी। साले स्पॉट करवा दिया फ्री। हट। सारे प्लान कैसी तैसी करती। इनको ही दिखाना पड़ेगा कि हम चले गए। अबे तेरी साले हर बारी मरवा दे रहा है। इसको ही मार दूं मैं ये अभी। ले तेरी भैंस की। साले क्या कर रहा है? मेरे को ना मार दे, अब तो डर लगने लगा है अपने से। अरे ये आपस में मेरे को हेल्थ किट कितनी मिली है? 4 है बहुत। भाई उनके पास जाने के 2 ही तरीके, एक तो साइकिल से और दूसरा प्लेन से। बाकी कुछ नहीं है बीच में। नहीं ये है यार। यार ये कहाँ से आ रही है? और एक्स तो किसी को नहीं चाहिए, ये तो कबाड़ हो गए। वो देखो मैंने बोला था ना, या तो है प्लेन से या साइकिल से, इनको आगे कैचअप करना पड़ेगा। अबे ये कौन है बीच में? भाई देखता रहिए ऊपर से ऐसा ना छलांग ही मार। मुझे तो लग रहा है क्रॉस कर ही लिया। पर मैं कहाँ जा रहा हूँ? मेरे को तो आई थिंक यहाँ कोई और भी है। पता चले यहीं क्या वो उतरे दिख के मेरे को। अरे ऐसी कैसी सालों रुको। सीधा ड्रॉप पे है अकेलो। हमारी ऐसी कैसी ज़्यादा ही आगे नहीं आ रही। वो तो उतार लेंगे। भाई यहाँ बहुत बंदे आने वाले हैं। थोड़ा डेंजर हो गया ये सीन। What the fuck? I think मेरे को रीस्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी 1 मिनट। देखता हूँ बचा तो वापिस आऊंगा, नहीं तो यहाँ लेट जाता हूँ।